Hey everybody, how are we doing? Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Hopefully the speakers are good. Iced out, if you're here, let me know if you can hear me well. All right, I'm trying to put the music on. So it's not like me sitting here in silence while the 3D printer is whirling. Oh, wait, another update. Okay, not now. All right. Hopefully I can do this on a continuous loop. Here we are. Sweet. Hopefully that's the music playing. Hey everybody, how are we? We are painting dolls today. Oh, okay. Just switch up the song like that. Got it. All right, never mind. All right, yeah, we're painting dolls. I'm currently working on a couple different things. I have here another Mandy. This is one without hair. I'm trying to put I'm gonna try something different with this one. I'm gonna try and glue hair to it. We'll see what happens, but I have to paint her back because her back is kind of spotty. So we're doing that right now. So if I can angle it so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Cool. Scoot back a little bit. I'm cutting my head off doing this. My gosh. There is no easy way to do this. All right. Let's go. Imagine Trixie, the remix of Wake Wednesday. One can only imagine. Ooh, that got gummed up in here. All right. There we are. That's a little bit of body paint. Wrong one. This one's what I want. All right. Yeah, we are painting and we are hanging out because I got to get these watch hours up because YouTube is being trifling and taking my hours away. So we're going to try and live stream and make some magic tonight. So how is everyone's night going? I must say, I'm having a pretty good day so far. Ernie's at work, hence why I'm live by myself right now. But it's going to be good. I made chicken pot pie. Been a minute since I've done that. Came out pretty good, must say. I was very happy. I forgot how easy it is to make a roux. I don't know why I was so intimidated by that in so long. Like, I was so scared to make roux. I thought I was going to screw it up. It was really easy. Super, super easy. All right, let's see what's going on. I'm working on a song mashup. I'm kicking myself on this project, so I may switch the dolls too. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. I hate when that happens and it's not going the way you want. You have to scrap it or switch gears. That's the worst. I found myself I need to get more dedicated to one project and keeping it that, because when it comes to my dolls, I come up with a new idea and immediately that's all. It's all I want to work on. It's literally all I want to do. All right, we're gonna let her back dry for a little bit before we can start painting her hair. All right, finish that off. Work on something else while we've got the flesh paint out. Let's see what I got here. Oh, I got another scope with a. Oh, so he's fun. Little fun stuff. I'll show you. Okay, so Gothic Zombie on Instagram made me hey homie Oubliette made me a doll body of myself for my emote. So I was playing around with it and I was reshaping it and I made it Barbie doll sized. But this is the little body he made me. It's very voluptuous. But I'm playing around with gears and everything in the head so that we can make the heads move. Not much, but they can move a little bit. But no, I've been messing around with it. I made it all Barbie size so she fits Barbie's clothes. So yeah, that's one of the new things I'm doing. One of the new developments. Let's see what we got going on. All right, this one's already pre-painted. Let's just put another coat onto that. Use up this flesh color paint. This is supposed to be a doll version of moi. Also, shout out to whoever it was that told me about the Posca paint pens, because they're the shit. I love them. Oh my god. I got regular and a few fine point, in white and black. Game changer. Total game changer. That's how I did the Mandy and Divine face. So good at little small details. They're not the best at getting the little nooks and crannies, but they did the job. All right, they did the job, and I appreciate it. So whoever it was that recommended those, thank you so much. I was very happy with this. Is a little loud. It's giving me a headache. All right. More just one part is kicking my ass. Infected mushrooms becoming insane. Uses in plug history in plug in baby parts that just aren't syncing. I'm kicking myself right now. See, that's the thing when it comes to joints and everything. I'm not even a good master at it. With the Divine sculpt, the legs still don't quite function the way I hope they would. So I'm still kind of fine tuning those, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, this one had a little issue. You can't really tell anymore, but when she printed, there was a huge slit in it. So I had to like patch it up and paint over it. I think it has to do with the gear right here, the gear joint. I think it's pushing against the walls. I think that's what happened because it's been splitting a lot of the heads recently. All right. What else we got here? This one's already pre-painted. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Use up this paint while I got it. I should be painting the limbs of those other dolls. That's what I should be doing, which is probably what I'll start doing as soon as I'm done with this one. I have to paint the arms and legs of those Vava Voom dolls because they're just kind of sitting there in limbo. But painting the limbs is so boring. All right. Let's see. Have you seen the animator girl Savannah Alexandra who's pitching a line of Centaur girls? I have not. I have not seen that. That sounds cool though. Centaur girls is fun. Good old centaur, half lady, half horse. Why not? As long as they have brushable hair. If she's half horse and she doesn't have brushable hair, that's a problem. I say as I make solid haired dolls. But I feel like if you have horse in the title or in the expectations, you should have brushable hair. Totally hair centaur. I'd buy that. Oh, has anyone gotten the larvae doll? I saw that those came back recently. I think they added like a midge variant now, which is fun. I still haven't gotten one. I meant to get one, but now that I started making my own dolls, I don't really care anymore. The idea has since left my mind. Boy, painting bodies is so boring. But I like this body so much better. It's so much cuter. It's very hourglassy. The torpedo tits on it are my favorite. I think she's good for a first coat. Let's do that. Pop that bubble. I hate when there's bubbles. Let's see. Making a collection. We're trying. We are trying. I have a bunch of doll limbs I should be painting right now, which I'll probably bust out just so I wait for stuff to dry. Yeah, I probably should be doing that because they're just kind of sitting around waiting to be painted. They're all in here. I'm horrible. I have so many limbs to paint. I think it's mostly because I was trying to like pre-base them with that Vallejo paint, and bitch, wouldn't you know, that thing fucking jammed. I bought a whole new can of it, and as soon as I started spraying, it jammed and it went all over the place. Thankfully, it didn't ruin my patio, but it got all over me, all over the boxes out there. I was like, motherfucker, $20 down the hole. So yeah, they're canceled. We're not using Vallejo paints anymore. The torso looks really good. It looks like lilies. Oh, cool. Yeah, see, this is just a fluke. It's one that Gothic Zombie on Instagram. If you're looking for someone to make that, maybe it's look to him. Yeah, he's based out of Canada. But yeah, he made this body for me, and I just stretched it out to be more like Lily size, like Barbie size. I have the original because the original is much smaller. It's like a smaller scale doll of me for my emote. This is for just a personal project. I should probably film it for It's Just James, but the painting of the body and everything is not that interesting. All right, the front part looks like it's a little bit dry, and you can bust out the blow dryer. You think he designed one for me if you pay him? Honestly, he's not that expensive. Pitch him your idea, especially if it's just like a four jointed doll, like moving head, arms, and legs, and a solid body. He probably would do it. It's when you want like a full ball jointed doll that it starts to cost a little more because then you have to like factor in all the joints. That's Gothic Zombie. Once I finish this one, I'll probably be tagging him all over the place if you have trouble finding him. But it's Gothic spelled like boutique. And you printed it? Yeah, I printed it. I have the original prototype, which again, like I have to do some changes to, just because like I'm painting it with not resin but PLA, so it's a little heavier. Okay. The front's a little bit dry, so I can put it down like that. But I'll show you guys what it looks like. I should have it over here. Let's see. These girls. Grab them too on that. Bring them over here. So many dolls all over this table. Ah, don't fall. You're fragile. Okay. I think she's in here. Let's see. Where is that little bitch? There she is. Yeah. It's really cute. It's supposed to be my emote. But yeah, like the head's really heavy. So my solution is I'm just going to print the head already attached with some hair like the emote is. And the hands are really cute too. But again, like she just has to be sized up because it didn't print properly because the details were too small. But I liked it. I thought it was really fun. This is how she initially looked. Yeah. Really great jointing and everything. It's just PLA is such a beast because it's so freaking heavy when you print it out. It's not like resin where it's nice and light. By the way, do you want a resin print of some things I've printed so you have an example of what the feel of resin print is like? Sure. Honestly, I'm open to it. I wish I had the capacity to do resin printing. It's just I live in a small apartment and I'm scared of all the fumes. I think that's really what it is. Because I looked online, like the printers aren't that expensive. They're like really affordable. They cost less than they cost less than my 3D printer. Like the 3D printer I got was more expensive than most resin printers. Maybe it's because you need like more stuff for it or you need different parts for it because I think you have to like cure it and everything too. So yeah, I'm not sure. But you could always marionette it with some string. Speaking of marionettes, let me show you. I've been slaying it in the sculpt lately. I'll pull it up for you guys. So, oh no wonder they didn't print right. Okay, so let me just do that quick. All right, save this project before I go out. All right. All right, save. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Open. I've been slaying it with the like Nomad sculpt. Check this out. I figured out how to make puppet heads. Yeah. So like it's fully like a hollowed out puppet head. Cool, right? Like Wayland Flower style. The only downside is that it's gonna take basically 14 hours to print if I want the size and scale that I actually want. So we're working towards that, but at least I know what can be done. So should drag become illegal, I can start puppetry again. We're looking at all of our alternatives here. We're looking at our alternatives, all right? I'm not going to close that door permanently like I thought I was. We'll just become the next Wayland Flowers and Madam. All right, where was I? Let's paint some legs. Where's the show girl? Whose legs do I want to print? I want to print her limbs. Let's find out where those are. Hers are over here. Her heels are what I'm most happy about. Like, they came out so cute. Super, super cute. The puppet industry boom of 2026. I know, right? Like, every drag queen suddenly is a puppeteer. Don't tell my shit out, okay? Don't give my stuff away. Don't tell them the recipe for my nachos, all right? Let's keep this between us. Let's see. I'm not worried. I saw the puppet challenge, like that mini challenge on Drag Race. I'm fine. I'm not worried. No one's taking my gigs in that department anytime soon. Maybe Ben de la Creme. All right. Paint our arm. Cute. Hey, Katie, how are you? I'm doing good. We're just sitting here painting little doll parts, hanging out, having a good time, just vibing, discussing what I'm going to do when drag becomes illegal. We decided on puppetry. You know it's not far off. It's going to happen soon enough. Scary thought. I got to pivot my career here in Vegas to being a puppeteer. Which, again, I wouldn't hate. You know, take up less space. I'll say that. Especially if I just have one puppet I use. Bust out that Misty puppet again from the puppet show. Literally just the James Mansfield character in puppet form. Okay. And I had a couple puppets now I think about it. I had Misty. I had Agatha, who was actually what Huey Highlight was supposed to be. Huey Highlight originally started out as the concept was they were a goth chick like Susie Sue, hence why he looked the way he looked. We just called him Huey Highlight for the James Mansfield puppet show, but it was a character named Agatha, and she was a lounge singer that sang like lounge versions of heavy metal songs. Which again, might happen, especially here in Vegas. You know, like not quite what's his name from Chicago? Richard Cheddar or Richard Cheese? Yeah, it's Richard Cheese. Not quite Richard Cheese, but along the same lines ish. I'm good. I'm painting also. I love both kids are sleeping and I'm homeschooling again, so I need some me time. I bet. Honey, take it and embrace it. Honestly, run wild. Okay? You go nuts. You take that me time and take all the time you need. I really should be painting the other Dahlims. I don't know why I keep going to the all that I'm not selling. God damn it. This is my problem. I get sidetracked with too many projects. But I'm just having too much fun. I want to do something fun today. Okay. Oh, the printer's done. Sweet. That worked out. I could probably print something else while I'm here. Take advantage of that energy bill while I have it. Okay. I think that's one. I have a couple projects I'm doing and I don't know what to do now. Honey, tell me about it. I just keep adding projects. That's my problem is I can't just focus on one. Like, James, just focus on one goddamn project at a time. The fact that I managed to knock out that Divine doll in a few days was like a marvel to me, especially when I had company here in town. My friend DS was in town from Chicago, you know, DS from Ring the Bell. And I was showing him around because he's doing a party here in Vegas during WrestleMania weekend. And anytime I got free time, I was ducking outside and like spraying dolls and spraying the Divine dolls just to make sure I had something I could post for It's Just James. Because I didn't want to go days without working on anything. Like, I don't want to keep doing that whenever I have a company in town. I want to make sure at least I do something for one of the channels where it doesn't take a lot of energy to do something for. So I'm very proud that we got that done as quickly as we did. So like when he want to go out to Piranha or something, I'd like quick throw something in the printer. So it could be done by the time I came back. Like any of those long projects. All right. Move around. Move. Yeah, get that thing out of the way. There we are. Let's print this leg while we have it. I have another Build Lily clone. I think I want to try redoing a proper skin color. I'm out, but oof, I'm going to have to hand paint it. Honestly, I hate to say it, but that Viejo paint traumatized me. I'm never using it again. It was the Nature Valley of spray paints. Bitch, everywhere. It went everywhere. It arrived broken and sprayed all over the place, except for the fucking dolls. So I'm never using that again. I'm going to hand paint and just suffer and deal with it. So yeah, thanks for that recommendation, by the way. I will say when it worked, but they did not give me enough. Like, I went through so much of it doing all the dolls I had, which bear in mind, I probably wasn't supposed to be doing 6 dolls at one time. But I would have liked to have at least sprayed one of them with the brand new can I got. I was like fighting the odds to do that. nice. Get this coochie painted. The spray paint. There is another spray paint that is good. I never used Viejo spray paint. Oh, so I was the guinea pig. Yeah, well, it arrived broken, and if it's broken, bitch, it'll mess your shit up. Like, it went everywhere, except my dolls. It was all over me, all over my fucking boxes. Did not get on my patio, thankfully. So the security deposit is not, it's not getting put into question. It's not in jeopardy just yet. But I know to be safer now. Also, little hack, if you do spray paint on your patio, if that's like all you got, put down like a box, like a big ass box for moving, and just like put your projects inside that and spray. Do not get wild and just spray willy-nilly. Put down a box and spray inside of that. And then you can lock it up in case it sprays, in case like the wind wafts it back inside. It'll be stuck inside the little box. It won't go anywhere. Just my trials and error of painting. This wouldn't be a problem if I still had the house. I could just do it all in the garage and that'd be the wiser. Okay. There's a hair stuck on this. Get that out of here. I just got a haircut, which probably wasn't the smartest move to start painting dolls with a haircut because I feel like I'm going to get like bits of my hair embedded into the doll. So if you get this doll, it's got a little part of me in it. How about that? I'm going to angle you. You just go right here, okay? You don't cause no trouble. Go right here and paint, god damn it. Okay. Gasoline will probably remove any spray paint. I'm not going to try gasoline. I'll try acetone before I try gasoline. That was my trick for the last place I moved out of back in Milwaukee because I spray painted out there and didn't put anything down. I just used acetone, like raw acetone, and stripped it like that. Plus, that shit was built in like the 70s, so all that lead paint they were using, there was nothing taking that off. Anything that went on top of it and how many coats they put over it, I was fine. It came right off. Especially that place. I think they were just thrilled that the place was still there. It was so old, and they had so many problem tenants. The most I ever complained about was like, if the toilet was backing up or something. Let's see. Okay, that's painted. Mandy's back. Looks like it's dry. Let's try this hair out. Oh, Danny, since you're here, I'm going to try and put hair on this Mandy. I'm going to try and pull back like a lily ponytail. So I'm probably going to use my method I was going to do. Hear me out. Was I was going to take nail polish glue, like, super glue, and just glue all along the hairline here and pull it back. I think that's what I'm going to do because I can't root it because it's too hard. It'll split and be broken. And plus, she's a solid piece, so you can't move anything around. So I'm going to glue it, and we're going to see how that works. But we're not doing that today. But I got the stuff just in case I got adventurous. We're going to paint her head first. So let's do some white paint and paint her top platinum white. Or yellow, I'm not sure yet. We'll probably do white. Let's see, a little yellow. We have white anywhere here. Silver. Silver. Pull it over here. Ugh. White. There it is. Oh, I'm going to go grab that stuff quick because my 3D print is done. BRB. Don't go anywhere. I was going to grab it. I'm right over here. All right. Okay. Here's something fun. That's how it looks on the tray. All right, pull that off. Pull that off. And then I'm going to be nuts and just print right away. That's what we're going to do. If I remember where I put that stupid glue stick. Somewhere over here. Let's see. I've done it. a few times on dolls. LOL. Oh, I do have that glue. I could use it if I wanted to. It could be a new opportunity for use that because Ernie bought it for me and I haven't used it yet. So now it's the perfect opportunity. Did I get paint on this? I think I did. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to clean that. All right, let's clean it first. Oh. Stupid messy hands. Okay. Oh. All right. Just need a nice little cloth to wipe it down. All right.